And I'm happy for you as well, because I think children have a way in which they bring our humanity back to us, caring for them and, them being around and, seeing them cry over things that don't make sense, and ask yourself, but also understanding that, you have to come to their level to see it from where they're seeing things and understanding that is what it actually means to be a father. And to be able to be a father and not a soldier father or a soldier, but be a father. I think that is something that a lot of people miss out on, and it shows, in the way the children turn out or in their behavior. I'm not saying they are to blame. I'm just saying that it's important for people to be very present, and to just appreciate things for what they are and not what they wish they could be or what they knew them to be, or what culture says it should be. A lot of people get lost in that translation.
They do get lost. And interestingly, I used to see my son would be all over my wife, sitting on her. She's on the phone, he's sitting here, everywhere. Yeah. Now he does that to me, and I'm like, how did we get here?
Yes.
I used to be daddy there by the side. Right. Now he's all over me. I'm on the phone.
You're a toy. You're the plaything.
Yeah, he's but it's a very nice feeling. I just love it. It's very nice.
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Where are you in terms of the issues that were really a problem to you before? Issues of insomnia, issues of nightmares, issues of hot temperament, issues of wanting to feel like everything can be solved by the fist or by strangulation. Where are you in terms of your emotional stability?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
And the reason I laugh fast before I sorry, the other day as I was going to my aunt's place, I passed by somewhere. I remember around that time in September, August last year.
Okay.
We had gone for a cousin's meeting, and on our way we made a stop by the roadside. And these guys who sell maize, they were haggling, knocking on the windows. Yeah. And out of, I don't know where, I wouldn't even say blue, I don't know where it came from.
Right.
I just found myself punching that guy.
Yes.
I was dealing with a lot, and it just felt like I just need to
let it
now,
out.
The other day I passed there and I thought, what was I doing? I even sent my wife text and I reminded her, I told her, I'm sorry I made such a scene in front of you and the rest of the family.
Yeah. It's like it was like being possessed.
Yeah, it's crazy some of these things you can do when you're stressed, but in terms of sleep, I'm very much okay.
You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I can't say there are issues that I'm dealing with. I'm okay.
Your temperament now sorted. Yeah. Not quick to anger. Not having moments where you feel like you go low and you're like, I'm too low or stuff like that.
There are moments when you feel low, but then again the low here is different from the low that it would be okay if you felt low and you can see possibility of things getting better.
That's the difference now.
Now that's the difference.
There's hope in things getting better.
But back then you would get low and the low would be pressed lower. So, but now you see, you don't feel that frustration because you feel, oh, I'm feeling low, but there's something I can do about it. But back then,
it is within
someone had the buttons. You had to move to someone's, like you don't really have a control over your life. But now the difference is some of the issues now are even tougher than what I used to deal with. Yes. But now I feel there's something I can do about it, because back then you'll think, oh, a very simple thing like going to attend a family issue, that would require a chain of events to happen for it to be possible. Nowadays, you don't have to think about that. That is something you can slot in your diary, like
on the phone.
Yeah, on the phone. A reminder.
Yeah.
Now, back then, reminders were
a thing of don't forget about it.
Yeah. So that has been good. Getting back your life.
Yes.
In a way, I would say, and getting back means the control. Like you can really be able to decide, I can do this, I cannot do this. Yeah. There's something I can do about this. This one I have just to accept the way things are.
Yeah.
that is what has really made the difference in my life, being able to control certain aspects. They are not all, of course, but most of the most important aspects of your life, you are in control. You can decide on issues that in the long run will bring out something that will work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I mean, and it's an excellent thing, because it's a thing that people struggle with. They don't understand that in this life that we lived, the only way to get control of your life back is to give up the control that you thought you had back then. And it's the only way to really get to do your own things. Like, there are certain things you have to let go, in terms of, you have to change your mind about many things.
Yeah.
You know, how you treat people, how you relate to people, how people relate to you, how people view you, getting to understand yourself in a new way, or the new you, and helping people to understand you as well. You know, I think that has been the thing. What would you say at this point in your life is a trigger for you, something that happens that takes you to a place you don't want to be, that is familiar to you but you don't like going to?
Let me see. It has been, like I said, the whole year since I left. Issues, as you move along, issues drop. It's weird.
It gets better.
Things that would trigger something nowadays, they don't. Like initially, when I left, things like being in an enclosed place, like a basement, it always brought me back to Westgate. I had experiences in Westgate, and
Yeah.
that loud bang,
Yeah.
staircases,
Yes.
dark places,
Yes.
those would be issues.
They would give you anxiety.
Yeah, I'll feel my heart, oh, something is off here.
Okay.
But as time has progressed, those things have really worn off. The next thing I'm still trying to deal with, and it's when I feel like someone is trying to mold me into something that triggers something in me that I can't really explain.
That makes you rebellious.
Yeah.
You fight back and
Yeah,
you're like, you're not touching me.
I don't want to feel like someone is trying to mold me into a someone or a something.
Yes.
Maybe it's the enjoyment of the freedom that I've got. I can't think of
knowing where you're from.
I can't think of
Interesting.
having someone mold you into something different. There are those that, okay, they are good, but when people will start judging you based on your past, like people will call. I still have guys who refer me to SF. There are guys who still call me like that, and you can't help it.
I know.
You can't keep that. No, stop calling me that.
Yeah.
You just accept that.
Okay.
But I don't want to take it back further and reflect on, like, what special force. What does it? What is it implying?
So have you changed when you hear somebody call you SF? Do you now you've changed how you receive that message?
Yeah, I've changed, because initially, like way back, when someone would call me SF, I would think of, wow, all the stuff that you do in the.
Yes.
But now, when someone calls me SF, I see
You don't identify with it anymore.
all I feel is the respect for
Yes.
that title. But back then, it would trigger
You
something.
owned it.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's me, yeah. But nowadays, I relate it to, it's an honor. It's good. But I don't take it further, like trying to break it down. What does this SF mean?
Okay.
To me, it's just the association,
Yeah.
which is, I'm still very proud of that. I love it, but I don't want to break it down to, like, what really makes you to be that.
Right.
That is what I don't want to
You
go
don't
back
want
to.
to go deeper into
Yeah,
that.
but I'm
You
okay.
just take that and you're good with it.
I'm good with
I
it.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess, we in other segments, we've talked a lot about how the military becomes an identity for certain people. Like, if somebody calls you SF, that's all you know that you are.
Yeah.
And after you leave the military, people still call you SF, and you're like, but I'm no longer there, and like you said, you can't stop people. But I think you put it very well. It's the context with which you choose to put it in
Yeah.
that matters. Nothing else does. So yeah, you're right.